Hey, good morning, guys. It's Reggie Pegues, the Prospering Dad. And it's Friday, guys. It's Friday. It's a beautiful day here in New York. I hope it's beautiful where you are. Hope that you had a great week. Hope that you're having a productive day. And more importantly, you're ready to go into the weekend, get some relaxation going on, do some amazing things, and just enjoy some free time. As always, guys, if you're following me on YouTube, we are now over here on Facebook Live. So indulge me as I acknowledge people as they come on real time. As you come on this morning, please type in the comments and let me know where you're viewing from. Also type in the comments and let me know if you're viewing live or you are watching the replay. So today's topic, we're going to talk about we're the sum total of our thoughts. We're the sum total of our thoughts. Thoughts are real things. What we think about, we become. Because that's where it originates. That's where it comes from. So, what are you choosing? What is it that you are choosing today for you? What do you think about? What's the thing that's the most dominating thought that you have each and every day? Well, we want to talk about choices. Thoughts result in choices. What we think about results in the choices that we make. So what is it that you're thinking about? What are the choices that you're making? Everything about us is a choice. And when we realize that, it takes on a different perspective. Now, the thing about making choices in our thoughts is that, see, a lot of us are out of directive, meaning that we don't embrace the fact that we have the power to make choice. We make so many choices that we actually literally take it for granted because we make choices, continuously. From the moment that we wake up to the moment that we go to bed, there's so many different choices. We make the choice of whether we want to get up. We make the choice of what we're going to put on. We make the choice of what we're going to eat. We make the choice of how we're going to feel that day. We make the choice of whether or not we're going to be happy, or we're going to make the choice of whether or not we are going to be miserable. Hey, Judah, good to see you. So we are the sum total of our thoughts. The Bible says, so as a man thinketh, so is he. So what are you thinking about? What are you choosing? Because it's choice. Everything around you, everything that you see in your life right now presently is the result of thoughts that you had and choices that you made. So what are you choosing? Are you choosing to be the very best that you can be? Are you choosing to be happy? Because, see, we think that happiness is from an external factor when in essence, happiness is something that originates from within. It's a choice. It's a choice that we have to make moment to moment, day by day, month by month, year by year. Have you ever experienced someone that you see that they're always happy? Or have you experienced the counter, where you experience somebody who's always miserable? They're always sad. Step back from that picture and ask yourself, what is that person choosing? If that's you, step back from yourself and ask yourself, what am I choosing? Because, see, we're energy. We're life force. We're energy. So therefore, we attract to ourselves the energy that we send out. And the energy that we send out is a choice. Good morning, Ryan. Good to see you, man. How you doing? How's those beautiful kids and your wife? So it's a choice. It's a choice. So what are you choosing? Are you choosing success, or are you choosing failure? Are you choosing to be positive, or are you choosing to be negative? Are you choosing to be your very best, or are you choosing to just go along and conform and be a part of the crowd? So everything about us is a choice. It's a choice to be in the moment. And now you might be asking, Reggie, what do you talk about being in the moment? Well, a lot of people choose various different things. There are a lot of people that choose to continually live in their past. Okay? To live in their past. There's a lot of people that choose to live in the future. But the reality of it is this. We have to choose to live in the moment of right now. Those of you who are watching right now, please type in the comments and let me know where you're viewing from. Also type #live if you're watching live, or #replay if you're watching the replay. You're making a choice to be on here with this live with me. I made the choice to record this. I made the choice to put together some content to share, okay? So right now, you and I together, we're choosing to be in this moment. And that's how our lives are designed. But way too often, we choose to live in the past. We live in the past in situations of, like, for example, you might have had an experience where something didn't work out, a relationship didn't work out, or a business opportunity didn't work out. And it's in the past. So now you're presented with that opportunity of a new relationship or a new business opportunity or a new opportunity, period. But since you are so busy living in the past, you're bringing forward into your present that, well, you know what, it didn't work the last time, so you already predestine yourself or preclude the fact that, okay, well, it didn't work before, so now it's not going to work this time. That's not living in the present. So a lot of times we live in the past and we're bringing that garbage. We're bringing that psychological garbage into our present, and then we wonder why we're getting the results that we're having. It's because we didn't let it go, okay? It's in the past for a reason, okay? And when you don't live in the moment and you don't say, hey, you know what, this is a fresh opportunity, this is a fresh idea. Yes, I might have been through some experience where that relationship didn't work out, or that opportunity didn't work out, or whatever it was, it didn't work out. That has no bearing on your present if you realize that you're the sum total of what you think about. If you realize that we become what we think, okay? Just because it didn't work out before doesn't mean that it's not going to work out now. So we got to choose. We have to have what? Good morning, Judy. Good to see you. We have to choose. We have to choose. We have to make conscious choices in the present, in the right now. Because here's what's going to happen. If you don't make choices for yourself, if you're not thinking for yourself, I absolutely positively guarantee you that somebody else will. And that's what happens to many of us. When we abdicate our power of self, when we abdicate our responsibility of self, and we allow outer influences to direct and shape our narrative and create our life instead of creating our own life and taking responsibility for shaping our own life, then somebody else is going to make the choices for you. Where do we get this from? It's relatively easy to understand because, see, like I said, we're so inundated with choices that we take it for granted. Most people think that the most valuable things in life are the things that you can buy, when in reality, the most precious and valuable things that we do have in life came to us free. So when it comes to choices, oftentimes it's the result of the influences that we've been exposed to from the beginning, from our family, from school, from church, from other people that we've been exposed to. But when you understand that you have the right to create the life that you desire, that you have the power to do that you have the ability to write your own narrative, when you do that, when you begin to do that, then you begin to see change, positive, effective change. When you learn to live in the moment of not the past, not the future. Now, I'm not saying in terms of your future, you cannot and should take time to fix your vision. Imagine what it's going to be like, what you want to be, whatever it is that you desire to be. And you can envision that, but you can't live there, or you shouldn't live there. Or if you keep playing that tape in your mind over your past mistakes, then it's impossible to live in your present. And if you're replaying those things, that negativity over and over and over again, it's going to manifest in your present. And when it manifests in your present, how often are people surprised at the results that they're having in their life? So, if you don't make your choices, somebody will. They most definitely will. And lastly, you guys, you have such great power. We all have been given such great power that we abdicate to others, that we give the responsibility to others. And I want you to understand something. When we take that position, when we take that posture, when we abdicate our power to others, don't be surprised that they're going to use it for their benefit. And this is where a lot of us get it confused. This is where a lot of us make the mistake of saying, well, how did I get here? You cannot say that you want to drive a car, turn on the ignition, put it into drive, and then sit in the passenger seat and not expect to have a crash. And that's what happens to many of us. And I speak from experience. I understand that for a long period of time, I let my life be directed by other people because I was too busy being concerned about their well-being as opposed to my well-being. And it's not that we're not to care for others, but here's the thing. If you're not healthy, if you're not happy mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally, we're really of no service to anybody else. Okay? We want to be in a relationship, and that's a wonderful thing. We're designed to be in a relationship, but if you're in a relationship and you're not internally happy, which you are in control of and responsible for, you cannot have the realistic expectation of anybody else around you being happy. Happiness is a choice. So is being miserable. So what are you choosing? You got to reclaim your power. You got to take it back. You got to say, hey, listen, I have to do this for me. Because when I'm at my very best, then everything around me is at its best. When I'm at my best, that means that I'm allowing the Creator to work through me. And by doing so, I can better serve. I can be a better husband. I can be a better wife. I can be a better brother. I can be a better sister. I can be a better son. I can be a contributor to my community. When I reclaim my power, when I take full responsibility that all that I survey, that everything that around me, every thought that I have, whatever I have in my life, good, bad, and indifferent, is a result of my thought process. And when I own it, good morning, Letitia. I think you're a first-time viewer. Thank you for joining. When I take back my power, when I reclaim my power and say, hey, listen, I am made in the image of my Creator, so therefore I am a creator. I have power. When I stop letting the outer directives, the outer claims, the outer manipulation to shape my narrative, to create the life that I want. When I stop being the puppet and I stand up and become that person that I want to be, when I envision that person, when I embrace that person, when I decide to be, do, and have, then I am in position to write my own story, be the hero in my own movie, be what I was designed to be. So we are the sum total of our thoughts. What are you choosing? What are you choosing? Ask yourself that. What am I choosing? What is it that I really want? Everything about us is choice. Everything about us is choice. We make choices all the time, nonstop. And we do it so often and so frequently, we don't value our choices. So everything about us is choice. if we don't make choices for ourselves, hey, T Wood, what's going on? If we don't make choices for ourselves, somebody else is going to make choices for us for sure. And reclaim your power. You're worthy. You're worthy of the life that you want to create. You're worthy of writing your own narrative. You're worthy to be the hero in your own story. Stuff happens, guys. Stuff happens. And it's not that the fact that stuff happens, it's what and how we respond to it. Good morning, Teresa. Okay? Stuff is always going to happen. So it's not the stuff that happens to us, it's how we respond to that. And your thoughts are the sum total of who you are. It starts and ends with how you think. Guys, I hope you guys got some value out of this today. It's a wonderful Friday. I hope that you're going to have a great weekend. Do something that will change something in your life today. All right? What are you choosing? So, as always, guys, you can go over to my YouTube channel and like this video today. You can go over to my YouTube channel, Reggie, Reggie, Pegues, Pegues on YouTube, and you can like this video today. Good morning, Anna. Good morning. You can like this video today. If you're not a subscriber, you can hit the subscribe button so when I upload new content, you will be the first to know. Hit the notification button here, particularly if you want to join me every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern for this particular You Are Worthy broadcast. And most importantly, like and share this live today because someone needs this word today. On that note, guys, I want you to have a fabulous weekend, and I will see you again Monday morning at 10 a.m. Have a great weekend.